Paltrocast.
River, Abby, pleasure be speaking with you both. Let's get the
Well,
name
Darren.
out of the way. First, River, you have a hyphen name. Are we supposed to call you Riv, River? How do you like to be called in general?
Yeah, I get this question a lot. My real name is Lucian-River with the hyphen. But I sort of just let people know, whatever's easier for you guys to say. That is my full name, Lucian-River, but you can call me River or Riv, whichever one works best. I think Riv is probably the easiest.
How about LRC? Because those are cool initials.
I like it. Yeah, that's great.
There you go. And Abby, pleasure be speaking with you. How's your day going aside from answering the same questions over and over and over again?
We're great. Thanks.
There you go. So I'll throw the first one at Abby here. The Max character. How much of Max is there in Abby the human being?
I think that there's so much Max in Abby. I definitely relate to her as a character, as a mindset. When I got the script, I was like, oh my gosh, like this character is me. I cannot wait to bring her to life. I was kind of obsessed with the fact that I kind of just got to play myself. I think that Max, I always say she's a burnt marshmallow. I think that she's hard on the outside, gooey on the inside. I think that even though she has a tough exterior, she really does care, especially for Ben, for her friends, her family. And I think that I can relate to that a lot.
Got it. Now, throwing it to you, River, how much of the character is there in you? Because I had the pleasure of speaking with Barry yesterday, and he was talking about how much work, was crafted into this because it's partially or almost fully based on his, child's experience.
Yeah. I mean, to answer your first question, yeah, I definitely relate to Ben quite a bit. He's still going through middle school, and I've been through middle school, so I know all of the challenges that are involved with that, like crushes and school dances and friendships. So that's not new to me, and that way I relate to Ben. But I also relate to Ben more towards the end of the series, in my opinion, because he's at that point in time he's very confident and he's comfortable in his own skin, and I think I'm a pretty confident person too. And also, it's interesting because Ben has never had any siblings before, let alone a sister, and neither have I, which is because I'm an only child, which is pretty interesting because we sort of got to experience having another sibling together. And so I really enjoyed that. And then in terms of similarities, another similarity is Ben is very empathetic. And I believe I'm pretty empathetic as well. And it sort of builds on his character of being a caring human being.
Well, following up to that, though, being an only child, when you're on a set like this with people who are around your age, who are also actors and actresses, do they become like surrogate siblings while you're working?
100%. Yeah, I had never actually been a part of a show with a bunch of kids my age before, and so I found it really interesting to sort of have that new dynamic with them. We sort of became like a real family, and it was like a second family, a family away from home, if you will. And so no, I mean we would have tons of fun on set. We would always like play lots of games. We would play Uno. We would play 007 and rock paper scissors, and we would have like arm wrestling challenges. Lots of cool stuff. I sort of made it a thing to have a handshake with almost everyone, and so every time we would see each other, I would just do the handshake. And so yeah, no, they were definitely like family.
Got it. Now, Abby, are you the arm wrestling champion of the set?
I feel like I was in
Yes.
a little bit.
100%.
Everybody loves these babies.
There you go. So, Abby, landing this great role, had you known anybody before being cast in the role, or is it a traditional audition for you?
No, I'm pretty sure this was a traditional audition for me. It was a very long process. I did the audition months before I even got a chemistry read, but the whole process was really cool. I loved the audition from the start, and then I did chemistry reads with a lot of the other kids, Riv included. And it was just really cool to have that happen in real time. It was unlike anything I've ever experienced before.
From what I hear from adults, when they do the chemistry reads, they go to a coffee shop, they go out for a meal. Any memory as to where your chemistry reads were? Did you get to try any good food as a result of it?
Um, well, we actually did our character reads over Zoom, unfortunately, but I feel like we still really connected with everybody. It was still really cool, and it was probably easier to do it over Zoom because we were kind of all over the place, all over the country, in different countries. So,
Got it. Makes sense. Well, two funnish, lightweight questions going to both of you, and then I'll let you go. The first one, Riv, what's the main hobby or passion for you outside of filming me and talking about me and promoting me?
Yeah, that's a great question. I appreciate you asking me about that. I actually recently got into chess, and I actually have a chessboard right here behind me. And
Yes.
so, I really love just the game in general. I didn't really think much of it when I was younger, but I really love getting a chance to connect with a community, the chess community. Also, I really enjoy music. That is sort of one of my passions. And I sort of take lots of piano lessons and singing lessons. And I recently just took a voice lesson or voice exam, sorry, about a year ago, and I got a gold medal for national level. So I was yeah, I was very pleased with that, and I had a lot of fun with that. So yeah, those are some of the things that I like.
That actually ties into the second question I had, which I'll ask to Abby after you, which is, what's the last concert that you went to?
Oh, you know what? That is a tough one. I haven't actually been to many concerts. I remember maybe I've been to one when I was really young. But actually, what I've sort of gotten more into now is operas because of my voice lessons. And I recently just saw an opera online. It was called Opera de Camilla. And yeah, that was very beautiful. The singing, I learned quite a bit from it. But yeah, there you go.
Opera, chess, your hobbies are not stupid hobbies. That's what I'm learning right here.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And Abby, those same questions at you before I let you go. Main hobby besides the TV show me. Why did I call it we? It's called me. And then last concert.
Um, wow. So first of all, my main hobby, I think anybody who has ever known me knows that I spend my whole life at my dance studio. I'm a dancer. I have committed like a lot and lots of my time to dance, and it's really something I love. I'm prepping to go to nationals. I'm leaving tomorrow, actually. Really
Good luck.
excited.
You
Thanks.
got this.
Definitely get sleep deprived afterwards, but I think it's so worth it. It's one of my main passions, and I am like obsessed with it. And the last concert I went to was Justin Timberlake. I my best friend is like obsessed with Justin Timberlake, so I got her tickets for her birthday. I know some of his songs, so I was really happy to be there. It was cool, like, even if I didn't know all his music, because he has a new album that I like. I don't know, I'm not like a big Justin Timberlake girl, but it was really cool. I'm a big concert girl. I went to TV Girl. I'm going to like Billie Eilish. I'm going to a lot of new concerts. I'm so excited for. Oh my gosh. But
That's
yeah.
so cool.
So what I'm learning is both of you are nationally ranked artistic people outside of the B show. This is not the last project that either of you are working on. And genuinely, the people on this show seem to like each other and enjoy each other's company when not filming. That's what I'm learning, right?
That
Yeah.
is exactly true. 100%. You have it bang on.
Well, thank you for your time, and looking forward to future seasons. Fingers crossed.
Yes,
Thank
fingers
you so
crossed. It
much.
was great to meet you, Darren. Thank you so much.
Paltrocast.